Hello and welcome you all. Tribunal Reform Act. This is important for your patent as an exam this year. I have already recorded a video on Tribunal Reform Act. This is in addition to the same video. So I'm going to cover some more concept into this. I will just talk about introduction in very brief, and I will talk about the form that needs to be filled. So please remember that form and also the fees that is going to be there. So because this patent as an exam, they focus on the recent changes. So there is a likelihood that this time you will get some questions on this Tribunal Reform Act. So I would request you to please go through this act in details and memorize it for your exam purpose. So let us begin with this one. So Delhi High Court Intellectual Property Right Division Rules 2021. So here I'll just read through this one. Preamble says, whereas upon the promulgation of the tribunal's reforms, rationalizations and condition of service ordinance 2021, now the Tribunal Reform Act 2021, TRA 2021. I'm just reading it out. You can follow me. Upon the recommendations of the committee constituted to take steps further to the said legislations, the Honorable Chief Justice of Delhi High Court has created the intellectual property divisions in the Delhi High Court to deal with matters relating to intellectual property rights, except cases to be dealt with by the division bench of the Delhi High Court. So we have already discussed about when the date will start. So you can watch the previous videos. I will not go much into that detail. There are some definitions. So this gives acts. So you can see this tribunal reform applies to Copyright Act, Design Act, GI, and you see number 4, the Patent Act 1970. So this act also recognizes the patent agents. You can see the agents in the definition of agent, the Patent Act 1970 is also covered. And all the appeals. So under section 117A, 117A talks about the appeals. So earlier it was appeals to the appellate board. Now it would be appeals to the High Court. So this will come under this act. So I've just copied few definitions from there, and I would request you to read through the original paper, and it is available, and you can get through by simple search. So intellectual property right divisions, IPD. This refers to the divisions in which Delhi High Court presides over by single judges to deal with disputes and cases concerning IPR subject matters. So you can see here the IPR subject matters or cases or proceedings or disputes. What does this mean? It also includes the IPAB. So those suits or IPR suits, revocation applications, cancellation applications, other original proceedings, appeal and petitions from various IPOs, and all other proceedings which were hitherto maintainable before the IPAB Act, all will be covered in IPR subject matters. So you can read all those details here. So patent and trademark agents, so they also consider the patent agents. Condonation of delay, in case of delay in filing of petitions, appeals, or any other proceedings beyond the relevant limitations period if any, the court shall have the power to condone a delay on the principles akin to Section 5 of the Limitation Act 1963. And all the cases from IPAB will be transferred to Delhi High Court. The important part is this fee and forms. So Form 8, this applies to Section 64 and Section 71 of the Patent Act 1970. So do you remember this Section 64 and 71? What is 64 and 71? So 64, 64 for the revocation of patents, and 71 is for the rectification of register by appellate board. So for Section 64 and Section 71, Form 8 will be used, and you can see all the details that need to fill here. So you may expect a questions asking which form will be used for Section 64 and Section 71. This is Form 8. So Form 8 under this Tribunal Reform Act. So please remember that these are some details and documents that required to be submitted is all given here. And then there's a Form 9, which is for under Section 117A. So 117A is appeals to the High Court now. So for that 117A, the form that is important is Form 9. And the fees that are important are for Section 64, Section 71, Section 117A, the fees is 10,000 rupees. And for 64 and 71, the form is 8. For Section 117A, Form 9 has to be used, and the fees is 10,000. So that's all from now. For now on in this video, I will come up with some more information to help you out for your exam purpose. All the best for your exam.